Yeah, so maybe the immediate topic. So in the previous session, like we tried to debug the standard table, right? I mean, edit the standard table entries, right? So you're not able to do it somehow. I'll try to explain the case. So let me open the table, or let me go to the same table again. So the mistake which I have done was no, not this one. Let me go execute this. So this particular video is to change the entries of a table. So sometimes you may be asked to edit the values of a table in the system. So analyst people will come to you to and they'll ask you to change the values of a table. So if it is a standard table, straightforward, just mention them that okay, standard tables should be updated by some some T codes and all. So you just please don't go and change the values of the standard table. If it is a custom table, and of course if that is not the production system, and if they are really need the data to be changed to continue the testing or to do their analysis and all, you can do it. But standard tables, so no, don't do it. So now assume the case. So this is what assume some person at least now I don't have any custom table to show you the case. Of course, even the uh, table entries addition part is it remains same even if you try to change it for the standard table also. But I'll just show you the standard table here, but you don't do it in the real time, right? So user parameters, let me go for this. I'm sorry, not for selection. User parameters. This it will be like this actually. So this is how it will be, right? So it will be very easy for us to change the values of a standard table. And of course, definitely, unless people will tell you to change the value whichever they need, right? So at least if you are in the grid display mode, it will be very tough for us to change the values. So let me click on user parameters. Just go for ALV list. ALV list. So just change the version to this ALV list one, not the grid one. Now let me double click on this particular record. And earlier what happened was in the earlier case. So let me click on /h. Let me enter /h and click on enter. Now let me click on this one. So maybe the continuation part I could not remember it actually. So earlier to explain these two topics, update debugger and system debugger, I have said these two. I've said these two. Now I have removed these two. Wantedly, I have removed these two. And now you got this message. You got this screen. This particular screen or this particular method will be triggered the moment when you click on /h and enter. Let me directly click on F7. Now you will be seeing this particular screen. So this is how it will come. Right? Earlier we did not get this the moment when we click on F7. Reason being these two were on that time. So I just have removed them. Now we click on code. So here it is show. Show nothing but display. But I just want to edit the values, right? So now let me change it. EDIT, type it and then don't forget to click on enter. It should be like this. Now your function code is edit, not the show, meaning display. If it is insert new record like this, if it is delete, delete in the existing record, something like that. So now I just want to go for edit. So now let me click on. So the moment when you click on when you change this particular function code to edit, directly you can click on effect. That's it. Now if you really observe, all these are in input enable mode except the key fields. So if you open Mara table, mandate, MANDT and MATNAR, these two are key fields. Key fields definitely you cannot change. Right now, let's say a client asked me to change the value for this material, and the value was ERSDA, and he's expecting this value to be, let's say, some 97. But before I change it, so now let's say 97. Right now, just simply let me, yes, I have done this change, and of course sometimes they may ask you to change the value for this one, many fields they can go, but at least now I'm just trying to change it. Let me click on save. That's it, done. Database record is successfully changed or created, whatever it is now. So this value, we have changed it to 96, but it is not reflected here. So you have the refresh button here, just refresh it. Now it is changed it to 97. That's it. This is how you can change values of a standard table or a custom table. But standard table, as we discussed many times, I'm telling this, don't go for standard table updations, right? This is how you can do. Sir, I just want to debug or I just want to change the values for many records. Not only this, I just want to even change the value for even for this also. Just a minute. Even for this also, I just want to change the record. Okay, if that is the case, you have to even select this individually. So just select it, /h, click on enter, again click on enter. So you will get this particular, this piece of logic you will get. Let me click on desktop 3, which I always prefer. Now directly let me click on F7. Now just change the value. Click on this code, it will come to this variable section. So come here, edit, click on enter. So it should not be in enable mode, input enable mode, right? This is a code value and this is the value for it, right? I just have changed it now. So let me click on F8. Directly you can be able to change it. Now even this also I'm just changing it to 7. That's it. Let me save it. Right, database record is successfully updated or created, whatever. So now even let me click on execute. So even this is also changed. I've changed these two. So this is how we can do it. So by using this particular /h and debug mode, you can able to change one record at a time. But let me open one of the standard functional module that SAP has provided, SC16N underscore interface F8. I repeat, SC16N interface. Okay, let me execute the table. So what is the table name? Mara. You just want to edit it? Yes, I just want to edit it. Even SAP it also just keep it X, X for this. So how many records that you want to see? First 50 records, right? I mean, first 500 records. So let me click on F8. So now if you are really observed, the first 500 records of this particular Mara table are displayed now. So now all of them are in change mode. You can happily change them however you need. But again, telling you, don't ever go and change the values of a standard table. It will be a big problem. Right? Here you can change the values like last changed by or something. You just want to save it, like just save it. No problem at all here. So now at least the first 3 records. So this approach is to change the values multiple records. That's it. Earlier case was different. At a time only one record. Now this time we can change many records. So now let me make it as 2. No. Again 2. Even for this also 2. That's it. 21. Earlier it was November 21. Now it is November 22. Now let me click on save. That's it. So totally, have you deleted any rows? No. Have you inserted any row? No. Have you changed any row? Yes, I have changed 3 rows. That's it. Done. If you go back to this table, if you just go back to the table and you can see these 3 materials like 1, 2, 3, material number 1, material number 2, material number 3. They are changed with this date. This is totally your choice, right? So, sir, I have another question, sir. What is that? So it is not like, sir, I'm just entering the data. I have not given any condition, but my requirement is I just want to change the materials which are created on some specific date. So I hope you get the point now. So let me go back to the table to demonstrate in detail. So let me /osc11 Mara F7 execute it. Here SDA. Any materials created in this month? Execute. Only one material, huh? Okay. Let me go John first. From John first. See, now I have totally 4 materials created. Now I just want to change the materials some value, like let's say BISMT, this value for the materials which are created in this year. So in that case, how can you do that, sir? Because if you go to this approach, I'm just entering that first 5,000 records or first 5,000 records, something like that. but how exactly I have to do? So now here IT select fields. So here I think we need to do some R&D. I'm not so sure on this. So what is that date which I have given? 16 just one, right? Oh, 2024 0101. Oh no, this field is what? ERSDA. Okay, ERSDA sign 240101. This is low value. 2024 2024 0303 March 3rd. I think it should be BT. Between. Include these two and between the values. Like this is sort of our select option. So for this field, I'm just passing these values. So now my point is I don't need the first 500 or something. I just need the values. I mean, I just need the records which are matching to this condition. So let's click on F8. Let's see how many records that we are getting. See, we got only 4. I mean, sorry, 5. So I just have changed the earlier case, right? Now let me March 3. March 3 is where? So here, March 3, 2024. This is what exactly I have given. And I just executed it. I got 5 records, the same 5 records I have got here. See, the same 5 records I have got here. Right now, for them, there is no date, right? I just want to give the date. That's it. I don't want to change the other values and all. So I just want to give the same thing. So let me give the today's date. That's it. Nothing more than that. Or of course it should be 19 or 19. That's it. Just let me save it. That's it. So you have changed 5 rows. Thanks. We know it. And go back. That's it. We are done with this. And you can come to the table and you can refresh the table. Here, I think you can find where is this value. I think we have changed it. This record, this have changed, I think. So now let me click on refresh. See, all of them are changed. So this is the other option for us to help analyst people, right? If the analyst team knows this concept, that's okay. Otherwise, you can teach them. So if at all they are expecting you to change 50 records at a time, so definitely. So if you go to the debugging part, no, definitely that is not that won't help you because 100 times you have to debug each and every record, right? So we don't want to go with that approach. So here you can go with this. So what exactly the field that we want to put as a condition and sign option low high. Just pass the values as this. You know it, right? Like sign option low high. So sign always it will be make sure it is I, meaning include these two also between. So from this date to this date, collect all the days in between this date to this date and include these two also. Understand that way for this field. Okay, I'm just trying to. And if at all you want to go with other field also, that's also fine, no problem. So let me click on this and new line. That's it. Here you can go with other field combination. So let's say it is some ERSDA and it is sorry ERSDA and it is also like IBT and low. You just pass some value and high some pass some value. If at all you are just giving only low, then I think it should be EQ. You are just giving. Assume you are just giving only low value, not the high value, then it should be EQ. If at all you are giving both low and high, it should be BT, meaning between. I hope this is, I know that you, I mean, I strongly believe that you know this. If we don't know that, of course, we have discussed it. That's it. That's all for today. And thank you so much for your time. Have a nice day. Bye.